Hey guys, Betrayed here, and today we're on Heroes. So this is the second video that's gonna be going up today, and we're gonna be reviewing Hoden's account. I think that's how you say it. Well, on Discord is Hodon, and here is Shawnark. Shawnark, I'm pretty sure that's what it's trying to say right there. So we're on his account, and yeah, let's take a look at his heroes in a second. So BIP 5 on server 1091, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that should be 1091. So this is a pretty newer account, not too old, but it has like some time in it, so it should be pretty well developed. But it's only level 244, which for some it may seem like a lot, but honestly this is really low level. So yeah, so first look at it, honestly, this looks amazing. We have our or not Aspen Dungeon, our Aspen with almost 13 million attack. Really good stone right here with a B plus, really high attack as well. Um, a lot of speed on this guy right here. Speed crit, so he could get a little bit more attack with the speed attack stone or something else, because this gives zero attack. Honestly, I'd use the crit attack since you already have a lot of speed, but you might be using this for something else other than PvP or just general use. So, Rui Scepter as well. I'm guessing to CC more enemies since he does have like a fear CC. Honestly, I wouldn't use that on him. I would use something more offensive, but if that works for you, that works for you. So speed enables and removes one random mark from self. I'm guessing this is for something else then, just because that's a really weird setup. Armor break, holy damage, and crit damage, also a really weird setup. Not too bad though. Skill, active skill, and um, extra damage, so not bad. I'm really guessing that it's on something else, maybe some Aspen Dungeon, or not some Aspen Dungeon. Why do I keep on saying Aspen Dungeon? Maybe some Seal Land. There we got Elena right here with 6.2 million attack and decent decent stone, just really high speed, which is something that you do need if you want to ever use her for some energy feed or something. So we got attack. I like that stone. And a Kiss of Ghost, I'm guessing just for the attack and the HP, since this does have a really high attack percentage. Then we got, yeah, looks like mainly just to support Aspen. Damage reduction, control immunity, and block. I really like this setup. And you're getting her sublimation up, so that's nice. Then we have our Freya right here, 5.2 million attack, a lot of speed. Um, Honestly, on Freya, I would rather have a lot of speed, some HP, and low attack. But that's just me right there. This is still a really good stone. Um, Demon Bell on her, speed attack with attack enables. I would change those to speed. And armor, block, and damage reduction. I like this setup, and one of her cores, as well as the two main sublimations that you need. So that's a really good Freya setup right there. The sublimation is really spread out on this account. That's something I'm noticing. There's not a bad thing yet though, just because you don't have a lot of cores, so it doesn't really matter where you have it for now. You'll get obviously more as you get more cores as well. So decent, well-rounded queen stone, and or not stone. What am I talking about? Awakening, and a lot of speed. So that's something that you do need if you want to run energy feed or an elusive mirror. So speed attack, elusive mirror. I'm liking the setup. Attack. I'm guessing just have more attack on Aspen, which is really nice. So I'm not gonna say changes to speed just because I know what you're doing. Damage reduction, control immunity, and block. A nice setup and some sublimation right there. So then we're on to Betty over here. 4.8 million attack, decent speed as well. Nice stone, just well rounded, and it's only B plus as well, so can't expect much. HP with a full setup of this. and an elusive mirror. So basically, the budget set up for Betty. Attack. I would change that to HP just to give her a little bit more survivability, since that's kind of what you're going for over here. So this attack, you know, might not be the best thing, but yeah, I would go for a little bit more defensive setup. This control immunity, damage reduction, and block. So yeah, I would change that to HP just so then you can go fully tanky with this Betty over here. And then you have a 2-star core for this, and you have some of her sublimation. So I'm guessing that you're going for her core then, just because you have 2 of them. That's on Freya. So that's a little bit weird. I would focus on 1 core and finish that one before jumping on to the next one. Even if the core helps you in SE, your team isn't going to be doing much anyways. So I would just like run her without a core. That's what I did on most of my accounts until I actually had like a really good DT team, so I can finally go for Freya cores. But yeah, I would probably just finish the Betty, honestly. Or my phone just fell. But I'd probably just, let me get my phone real quickly. So I would probably just finish the Betty, honestly, and then maybe go on to Talora or Elena. Or you could finish off the Freya as well. I mean, then you'll have 3 that don't really synergize well with each other, or they're good in the same team, but they don't give a lot of stats to each other, if that makes sense. So you would have the Betty not giving any stats to Aspen, and then the Freya not giving stats to Aspen, where these 3 kind of want to be homeowners, I'm not gonna lie. So you would be in a weird situation. But if you went with what's it called, Betty and then Halora, then you would have, you know, 1 hero that is really good on herself, and her as a DT is gonna do a bunch, and then you'll have her as a tenant for Aspen, as well as just being a really good hero overall. So, but these 2 would synergize, and then you have her, which you're already pretty close to getting her to a 3-star core anyways. You're halfway there, so that should be fine. That should be probably the better idea, to go for her, and then just take the loss on 1 core over here. Or you can keep on going for her, take a bigger loss over here, and go for her. Or, you know, you could go for her first, take even longer to get her up to DT, and have her hogging up these cores, which she only needs 1 of them. So yeah, it's just a really weird situation that you're put into. Honestly, it's not too bad. I know I made it sound a little bit complicated and a little bit bad, but this is really not too much to worry about. It's just like, you know, maybe you want to go for her and then go for your Halora, or you want to go for your Freya first and then her, or Freya and then Halora. It's all gonna eventually just work itself out once the events start rolling around, since you will get a lot of cores, a lot of sublimation. This won't be an issue for long. But yeah, that's something to think about, just so then, you know, you don't maybe instead go for Elena and then on Halora, and then you have cores on everybody. But I know that this was probably just a mistake, and that you're just trying to, you know, make the best of it. But that's just my opinion on it. And then you have your Aspen and your Onkirimaru as your tenants over here, which you have. You're going on his extra not to V4, which is pretty nice. Obviously, more stats for your Aspen over here, always a good thing. And then you have a lot of support heroes, which, I mean, if you're not doing too bad on food, well, I mean, you're not doing good on food, you're gonna need some. But yeah, I mean, this is fine. You have a lot of bees on them as well, so I wouldn't like, I guess I wouldn't use them for food or regress them or anything. I guess you could keep them. They're not too bad. You're just gonna have to E5 them sooner or later. or I guess you could keep them like that as well. They just look a little bit weird right now. But and you have like 3 pieces of food right here. I'm guessing this is for Void campaign, which we'll go over in a second. So based on based off of what I'm looking at right now, I'm guessing you don't have a lot of food. I'm guessing you just built some heroes recently. Um, I mean, you have some resources here, a lot of these as well, so you probably could regress all of them. But I don't think that's gonna be necessary. It's not too big of a deal, to be honest. You already have your main heroes anyways. You don't really need too much. Um, a decent amount of stuff saved up as well, like 300 of these, a lot of these right here, and then a few scrolls, over 1,000, so that's really nice. A lot of these as well, and a bunch of these. You're gonna need a bunch of them. I'm low on them right now, and you have quite a couple of chests. Are these 50? No, these are 5, and these are 1s, and these are 1s as well. These are 1, and these are 1 as well. And you have a little bit of 2 more right there, or some sublimation. Not too bad, honestly. Artifacts, equipment, core of origin. You're halfway there, and you have no more Betty cores as well. So, I mean, they're pretty close by. It's your choice, to be honest. Let's go over here to Seal Land. 26, 26, 20, 24, 26, 30. So huge with the 30 right there. Not sure if you could go much further, to be honest. Number 6 in your whole server with 187 as your max. Honestly, that's not bad at all. That's pretty good. Sorry. Let's go over here to Celestial Island. Let's go over here, Cloud Island, and you only have 1 homeowner, with it being Aspen, and pretty decent home as well. I wouldn't level these up, to be honest. You could probably make one of these guys a homeowner, whoever you have more tenants for, and then you could boost their power up a little bit, so that's nice. And over here, let's go to there's nothing to really look at Arena. Wait, do you have Crystal? No. Okay, Void campaign, you're at 6-1. Okay, so wow, I take back what I was saying. You know what you're doing. 6-1 is honestly really insane. Let's see how much power you actually have. I just spit everywhere, yo. So let's go over here and check out how much power you have. This is with only 5 Transcendence Heroes as well. You have 486 million. And with 5, you have 448 million. So wow, you're actually a Void campaign demon with this. I'm not gonna lie. This is really impressive. So really good job on this. You know what you're doing. That's all I gotta say. Void campaign, or not Void campaign. 126, you're all the way up to 140. Not sure why you're doing this. Maybe this is the one you have for Perfect Smash. Void, Vortex, Overseer 3. Is that your max? Yeah. So that's not actually bad at all. I definitely use a lot more just to clear it. So yeah. Honestly, this is looking really good. Let's look at the Starspawns. That's one thing I forgot. So we got 20, 20, 46, 20, 140, 140, 20, 20, 130, 30, 20, 20, 20, and obviously 110. So I'm guessing this is your best one right here. And then he has another special one. The lineup isn't that bad, to be honest. I know that you're like missing a lot of materials. That's why you can't get them all up. But you have over here your CC one. So your control immunity offset for your Betty and your Aspen, and then you have over here fixed HP, attack, and skill damage. So your Aspen is gonna be doing a lot more when he does his active skill, and then your Betty is also gonna benefit from that a little bit. And then you have holy damage right here. So I mean, this is pretty good too. I'm guessing you want to go for this one next. after you finish this one, it's just like a pure attack one, which is always nice. And then you probably want to go with this one. This main one is actually really good. So yeah, deals more damage as the target loses HP. So it's like the more you kill them, the faster they're gonna die. If that makes sense. But yeah, these other ones over here, like this one, I don't really like it. This one either. This one just straight up HP right here. Fixed attack, armor break, not too bad. Fixed HP block. I mean, that could be good with Alamak, but you don't even have him, so yeah. Fixed attack, dodge. Not really. So yeah, you have like some pretty good Starspawns upgraded, and you're obviously gonna probably go for these three next. You're already going for this one, but yeah, that would be pretty good right there. So honestly, no complaints here. This is looking for like a good account so far, and you only had a little bit of a few million power. It was like 400 million, 2 million attack. Honestly, really good. Obviously not a too high spender account, maybe just a little bit. Honestly, this just looks like you've been spending maybe here and there, just on a little bit of stuff. So it makes sense why you have low train. Well, it's not low. I don't want to say low just because for people like him, which don't spend so much on the game, maybe just a little bit here and there, or even free to plays, 2 million attack is really nice. So yeah, this is looking really good, looking really solid. Do you have any other avatar frame? Why don't you use this one? This one's like way nicer. But yeah, this is looking like a really nice account. The real complaints, I guess, other than, you know, the cores, but you can't really undo that now. You're just gonna have to figure out, you know, wait to make the best of it. Although eventually, if you keep on playing enough, you're just gonna end up using all of these heroes with their cores, so it doesn't really matter too much in the end of the day. Mistakes can always be undone most of the time. So not always, my bad. And these guys over here, they're good support. You already have your main heroes. You're just gonna want to make another Transcendence hero, which you'll have enough food for them. It won't really be an issue, especially if you're gonna make well, there's no worthy Transcendence heroes here. But yeah, it looks like a really nice account. Obviously you know what you're doing, especially if you went all the way up to 6-1 with just 5 Transcendence heroes, and then you have your little support here, your other 2 E5s, which is I say support, but it's basically just tenants. So yeah, I guess they are kind of like support. But yeah, this account is honestly really amazing. Just shows you how much you can do with a little bit of Transcendence heroes and a little bit of heroes, and playing really smart. Even if you make some mistakes like he did, maybe these aren't mistakes actually. Maybe he had it all planned out, or maybe he just butterfingered some, what's it called, some core chest, and he got 4 instead of 2. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but what can you do now, honestly? Looking like a really nice account. There's no complaints from me. Obviously you know what you're doing, like I said before. The only really real thing is this food right here, but you have no use for it right now, so doesn't really make sense to complain about it. And yeah, you're looking honestly awesome. This is something that people should aim to do. I always say it, my subscribers, my viewers, I don't really like to say fans, because I'm no one to look up to, but my viewers, the people who watch my content and interact with, you know, it, are usually really smart, and they usually know what they're doing. Like this guy over here, if I had these heroes and this account, I would not be at 6-1. I would probably be at right here at most, like maybe right here, but 6-1 definitely not. You guys are just way smarter than me when it comes to that. I'm just a washed up spender. That's basically it. But yeah, this account's looking really nice, and honestly, dude, you're doing super great. Just keep on doing you. You don't need any advice from me. You obviously know what you're doing. You obviously have either somebody else smarter than me helping you, or you just watch a lot of guides or something. But yeah, No complaints here. I love the account. I'd probably rate it like 8 out of 10 based off of where it is. Obviously, it's not gonna compare to all accounts that I've been on. Obviously, it's not gonna be like 8 out of 10. It's probably gonna be like a 2 out of 10 maybe, just because I've been on some really strong accounts. But for the situation that it's in, this is definitely a 8 out of 10. That's what I would say. It's on the higher end, but obviously, splitting up the cores like this, don't really like it too much. And then having a bunch of useful heroes right here taking up food, that could be, done a little bit better. And then, I mean, those are really small. That's really small compared to his whole account. So I guess I will give it a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but for what he has done a bunch. So hey, maybe you guys will disagree. Put in the comments down below what you guys would rate it. But keep in mind, this is off of the situation that he's in. He is a level 244 VIP 5 on a relatively newer server. And keep in mind his accomplishments like 6-1 right here, and also Sealand 30, and then he has 165 on his Aspen Dungeon, top 187, which Aspen Dungeon is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, he's almost well, I'm guessing he's farming 126, guessing he's going up to 140 as we speak. And yeah, honestly, he's such a great account, so just keep that in mind. I'm giving him a 9 out of 10. Let's actually check out his artifacts real quickly. So yeah, this is a really nice setup right here. He has two of these, the supporting ones anyways, or you know what I mean. And then he has a crown, a melodic strings, a Rui, antlers cane, a and B. I'm guessing I guess the only one that he doesn't really need is the A and B, but it's still a really nice artifact, especially since it gives 25% attack. But yeah, really good lineup of artifacts. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a 9 out of 10. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like and subscribe. If you want your own account review, make sure to DM me on Discord or join my Discord server and then tag me in the chat, whatever chat you want. And yeah, I'll make sure to review your account. As always, it's free, so yeah, make sure to like and subscribe though, because I really appreciate it. 15 likes for the next episode or video. I don't know why I'm calling it episodes, but yeah, for the next video. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, should be fun. Maybe some more Seal Land. You guys seem to enjoy that a lot, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.